Hello, magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, magandang hapon, magandang gabi kung saan kayo naroon. So habang inaayos ko yung aking setup, manood muna tayo ng isang video ni Lady Queen V, the Pet Lover. Habang isang minuto lang ito. Habang inaayos ko lang ang setup. Ang ganda ng pusa eh.
Hello, baby. Lucky? Lucky?
Okay.
Lucky? Lucky? Lucky baby? Lucky?
Yun.
Lucky baby?
Kapapanak lang yata niyang pusa ngayon.
Lucky
Malaki na
baby.
kagad. Oh.
Lucky baby? Lucky baby?
Yeah.
Ay. Yeah. I disturb you. Oh.
Tapos na. Hello, Enrique or George. Thank you po sa pagdalaw sa aking channel. Ulitin ko, madali na lang ang diskusyon po dito. Ang sa akin lang, opinion ko lang ito at saka analysis ko. Kung di kayo naniniwala sa aking opinion o sa aking analysis, malayo kayo magkomentaryo. Magbigay ng inyong kung bakit kayo tutul sa akin opinion. Siguruhin lang na magalang at marespeto ang inyong pagsabi ng inyong disagreement with me. You are free to voice your opinion and I respect your opinion. Saka, I will clarify my friendly bet sa mga vloggers. Yung challenge ko sila mapupunta sa charity, hindi po sa akin. Ang challenge ko, kung sakaling tatakbo si former President Rodrigo Duterte, pasok siya sa Senado. Yun lang ang simpleng challenge ko sa mga kapwa ko vloggers na against kay PRRD. Wala pong masamang tinapay. Mapupunta sa charity work eh. Kung talaga naninindigan sila, i-accept ng challenge. Okay. So, magbata muna tayo. Malinaw yun sa mga kapwa ko vloggers. Siyempre, una kong babatiin yung mga members ko. The DK family, nandito na pala. Yung siya ang pinakauna. I would like to thank the following Freeport members. Sila Judy Basco at saka ang kanyang ninja, Judy CB. Si Charlene Kim, mabait kong member na taga Korea. Si J. Dixon, si J.G. French, at parati ko nakakalimutan si G.N.L. Opinions kasi hindi na siya napupunta dito. Ewan ko bakit. Pero thank you din sa lahat. Ang aking mga regular members ay sila Riddler, technology smart po si Riddler, si 60 billion na mayroon siyang political blog, si Ryan. May mga channels po to. Si Ryan, si Lily Ragase, si Lady Net, si Lady Queen V, the pet lover na pinakita ko ang isang video niya. Si Jason, si Jose Magno, si Upach 1975, at si Virgilio Villanueva. Nandito na rin si Dante Vasquez. Supportahan din po natin siya. Saka si RN2 Sense, si Maribel Sabala, thank you very much. Malaking utang na loob ko sa inyo. Thanks also to my SS Kappa ko, SS TV family member po ako. Thanks to my family, SS TV family, and especially its founder, si Miss Tessa Vargas. If you look at her profile, maiinganyo kayo. Salamat po. You keep this channel alive. Thank you po sa Teaming Tik at saka especially sa leader si Fairy Lintek. Siya po ang nagpag-graduate sa akin na 1,000 subscribers na wala naman siyang hinihinging kapalit. Yan ang tunay na tao, tunay na kaibigan, na matulungin. Marami siyang napupuntang mga teammate na Team Lintek dito. Okay. Thank you sa aking mga subscribers. Now, it has grown to, based on the channel analytics, current subscriber is 5,166. May nadagdagan ng 248 in 28 days. Thank you to my subscribers. Okay, malaya kayong magbigay ng komento, pero magalang. Kayong mga subscribers, huwag kayong magtago sa comment section. Pumunta kayo rito sa live section ko. At kung mayroon kayong pagsanghayon sa aking mga views, sabihin nyo dito sa channel ko, pwede naman kayong umakyat. My StreamYard is always ready to accommodate you. I have never, hindi po ako nagmanambabastos ng sino mang gustong umakyat. Basahin natin ang comment po ng isang nagngangalang Angelita Santa Maria. Kayo na umusga. Inaakusahan niya ako na kay bayaran. Sabi niya, shut up. Pinapatikil ka ako. Shut up. Bulsa more. Ibig sabihin, bayaran ako. Do you believe I am bayaran? Mga nanonood since the very start dito. Do you believe that ang taong ito ay edukada? Hindi ako humusga. Kayo na lang humusga sa babaeng ito. Yung mga kasasyon niya, kayo humusga. Sino pa naniniwala sa iyo? Di yung mga viewers ko na umaayon sa akin. Di ba? Pwede naman di kayo maniwala sa akin. You are free to give your comments and voice out your disagreement as far as my opinions and analysis are concerned. Tell it to the Marines. I don't need to tell it to the Marines. I'm telling it to the public. Bayan muna. Thank you. Fight. So yan, agree ako sa iyo. Yan, sa sinabi mong yan. Kaya sa ulit, kung magbigay ka ng komentaryong ganyan, may mga nagko-komentaryong ganito, hindi ako nangingiming mag-publish yung negative comments. Can always answer your comments in a positive way. Mag-aral ka muna ng right good manners and right conduct. Kasi dito sa channel ko, puro magalang at espedado at puro intelihente ang diskusyon namin. Lahat po ng diskusyon namin ay nanggagaling po sa credible news stories and videos po. So, sino hindi maniniwala sa akin nilalathala? Okay. Before we discuss, si Presidente nang nagpunta sa abroad ay napagod. Hectic po yung schedule niya. Kawawa naman yung Presidente natin. Mayroon siyang okasyon na hindi nadaluhan. So, the media was concerned, baka masakit sa Presidente. Sabi niya, I just ran out of steam. But I'm fine now. Wag tayong mabahala kasi ang Presidente ay talagang masipag. Siyempre, ang motor, pag nag-overheat yung katawan, kailangan pag-reset mo rin yung motor mo. Simple lang ang analysis niyan. Sa pangbalita. Magandang balita pa po ito. Okay. President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos has granted amnesty to rebels, including former members of the Communist Party of the Philippines, New People's Army, National Democratic Front. Tuloy natin. Okay. So, bakit napakagandang balita po ito? So, ang analysis ko ito, si President Marcos hindi nagre-rewrite sa old formula and old solutions. Naghahanap siya ng mga magandang solution. So, binigyan niya ng amnesty ang mga rebelde. Hindi lang NPA, pati mga rebelde sa Mindanao. Binigyan niya ng amnesty. Bawat surrendery ay kadagdagan sa ating seguridad ng ating bansa. Kasi wala nang isang mamamatay ng tao. Wala nang isang taong magpapagulo ng ating bansa. So the more surrenderies there will be, then the easier for us to quell the communist rebels up in the mountains. And also our brothers in the south who rebelled against the Philippine government. So in that way, we save treasure lives, and progress is more speedily can be more speedily achieved. Kasi tingnan nyo ang example ng Davao. Nung nawala po yung communist insurgency, Davao became one of the top 10 cities in our country. Because wala po ang insurgency, nagkaroon ng additional investment ang Davao because it is one of the safest places in our country. Ganyan po ang mangyayari kung we have no more communist and Mindanao rebels sa ating bansa. So, napakagandang move po yan ng ating bansa. Sabi ni Enrique Jorge, I believe that if we are also granted amnesty to rebels during his term, well, that is true. That then it means that PBBM is following the good work, good policies of PRRD. Hindi naman pala lahat ng pulisiya na PRRD ay palpak. Bakit hindi yan i-report ang anti-PBBM, anti-Duterte bloggers? The mere fact that he again offered amnesty, dapat yung mga rebels yan ay take advantage of it, deal of our country. Okay. Sa akin thumbnail, sa akin thumbnail, sinasabi ko na si Congressman Abante ay confused. Hindi niya alam. Maribel. So, wala. Thank you for attending, for making it to my live stream. Okay. Doon sa aking thumbnail, nakikita nyo na Maribel Bala is my chief advisor. She's not a Marcos loyalist, admittedly. Okay. Ito, si Congressman Abante po ay ang naghain ng resolution allowing po the ICC into the country, from what I gleaned. Pero kung ganito ang ating congressman na hindi niya alam ang sinasabi, kaya pala sometimes palpak ang kongreso. Walang yata sa katalinuhan nito si Congressman Abante. Comparing apples and oranges. Kayo na bahalang maghusga. Ang aking analysis, hindi po tama ang kanyang analysis in comparing the UNCLOS with the current situation sa resolution ng allowing the ICC to enter our country. Basahin natin po. Sabi ni Maribel Zabala, she's only for PBBM. Okay. That is minor corrections po sa akin. Well taken po. Ma'am Maribel, Chief Advisor. Kasi Sexy Villa nandito na po. Siya magaling na vlogger po yan. Mahal na mahal ko po yan. Okay. It would be more embarrassing if the ICC investigation are prevented from coming to the Philippines when you should know what is really happening. Okay. I have no quarrel with that. His justification is where I have my quarrel. Tignan nyo. We follow the UNCLOS for the problem in the West Philippine Sea. It is concerned at naniniwala tayo sa arbitral ruling ng UN concerning this, and we are actually asking China to abide by the arbitral ruling. But then we are against the ICC coming over here. That would be more hypocritical. He pointed out. Bakit hindi niya alam ang kanyang sinasabi? Siya nagkuha ng resolution. Kung hindi niya alam ang sinasabi, patapos siya naghain ng resolution, sabihin, the resolution itself is already doubtful. Hindi na dapat paniwalaan. Bakit? Una, i-compare mo ang arbitral ruling against China. Dapat lang may arbitral ruling kasi congressman, kung matalino ka, there are two countries involved in the dispute. Maliwanag po ba yan? Maliwanag po ba yan, Congressman Abante? Kaya may arbitral ruling kasi dalawang nasyon ang nagkakaroon ng conflict. Dito, sa ICC, may conflict ba ang ating bansa na galing sa ibang bansa? Is purely a domestic problem. Nakikita mo ang diferensya? Congressman, sabi ni Redwan, atras Abante. Kung ganito ang congressman namin, high ng resolution, hindi naman nila alam ang kanilang sinasabi, ay magiging palpak nga ang kongreso. Ayan, napatunayan ko na sa inyo. Anong dahilan? Nandito na ang isang kapamilya ko, si Mami Kim Vlog 2, Dan Pool Tamsak Titan Jack first. Okay, salamat po. Ulitin ko. Ito ang aking pananaw. Anong diferensya doon sa UNCLOS? Kasi, why we honor it? Kasi, dalawang bansa ang nagko-conflict. Dito, we are talking about a domestic problem. Solong-solo ng Pilipinas ang problema ni Rodrigo Duterte. It should be solved domestically and not by foreign powers. Kasi simple-simple lang analysis. Kung di kayo maniwala sa aking analysis, okay. Bahala na kayo. Hindi ko kayo pinipilit na maniwala sa aking analysis. Ilang beses na bang sinabi ni Presidente, ang question po ay, why should we allow ICC when this is a domestic problem? We have a functioning judicial system. Why should we allow those imperialists, white imperialists, to dictate to us who to arrest and who to put into jail? We have a functioning judicial system. In fact, we have even jailed presidents. Remember Joseph Estrada? Remember Gloria Macapagal Arroyo? Tama, sabi ni Mami Kim, she agrees, my co-SSTV family member agrees with me. Diba? Diba? Allowing somebody from the foreign land to point out who to arrest is an insult to our sovereignty. In the first place, why should we try Duterte abroad when they can stack up those judges who are against Duterte? Remember, President Duterte, pinagbumura yung mga bansang abroad ng EU, is United States. Siyempre, they are against Duterte. That in itself is no longer going to be a fair trial. Kung nagkasala si President Duterte, dapat lang ikaso siya. Tignan nyo, si Franz Castro, ikinaso si President Rodrigo Duterte. Dapat yung mga inaakusahan siya na nag-commit ng EJK ay dito litisin si President Rodrigo Duterte. Hindi po makatarungan na ang ibang bansa, dayuhan, ang maglilitis ng kapwa Pilipino natin. Malinaw yan. Malinaw yan. Si President Bongbong Marcos is very diplomatic. You know, I became the head chairman of an accounting department of a certain school. I even became a CPA review director. Pag may suggestion sa akin yung faculty ko, I say, I will study it. Hindi ko kagad-agad tatanggayan yung proposal nila. Who knows? May magandang point sila. Ganyan po kahusay si President Bongbong Marcos. Ura-urada bang tatanggahan niya ang isang proposal without even looking at it? Kayo naman mga vloggers, hindi kayo naman marunong mag-analyze. So anong sasabihin nyo? Pag tinanggihan niya ura-urada, one setback ng ating presidente. Hindi siya kumukuha ng suggestion. Papatikusin siya kung ano man ang kanyang posisyon. So, he is diplomatic in his ways. Hindi kundi po nyo alam ang kanyang ways up to now. Mahina kayong political analyst. Yan lang ang kantyaw ko. Natapos ko na po yung kay Congressman Abante, and I pointed out where he went wrong. Hello, nandito na po ang aking ferry, si Lintek. Nabati ko na kayo dyan. Unang-una ko kayong isa sa binabati, Ma'am Lintek po. Okay. Ulitin ko, very diplomatic po ang presidente. Kaya ang hida niya na President Marcos is studying the possibility of return to ICC. Natural. Kunwari, tatanggapin niya. Hindi niya basta-basta tatanggahan it outright. Kasi lalabas na he's one-track-minded po. One-track-minded. So, pakinggan natin, yan sinasabi, bakit pa pinag-aaralan? Siyempre, ganyan kahusay ang ating presidente. He takes all angles into consideration. But it doesn't mean that he will change his position. Simple lang. Okay, pakinggan po natin ang ating magaling na presidente. Ito po, courtesy of AFP-TV. So, wala pong copyright ito. Ito po ang actual words ng ating presidente. Una yung resolution. Sabi niya, yun ang feeling ng Congress. So, he honors it. Pakinggan natin, sabi niya.
Are not unusual.
This is not unusual. It's really a sense of the House resolution. And it's the sense they're just...
Okay, they are just voicing out their resolution. Sinabi ko na nga, yung resolution na inihayan nila, it's based on a false premise. Yeah. Well, that might be true, Trek Sevilla. Kung siya nagsulong. Pero, nung nanghimasok na sila, siya ay hindi na pumayag. I do not have any arguments with you. Ang sinasabi ko, when they were investigating already, unfairly, hindi na siya pumayag. Hindi na siya, in fact, a senator. Is it clear? Okay. He supported it knowing na he supported it to Miss Trex Villa, ang second paborito, knowing, hoping that the ICC is going to be a fair judge of certain crimes where justice system is not failing. There is no argument. Okay. Thank you for your comment. Okay, you get the first medal, Trek Sevilla. You're making me aware. That is true. but it does not conflict with his subsequent or later statements. Why? They are withdrawing from the ICC. And he supported the decision of President Rodrigo Duterte, and he has not changed his position ever since. Tingnan natin ang justification. As far as our House resolution is concerned, the Congress is saying the Congress has the right to manifest its feelings. And you know, the Congress is anti-Duterte. So he knows what's in it. So alam niya kung ano. There, we already somewhat agree. Hindi po nakumpleto yung pagbasa ko kanina. Sorry, Trexie. But still, you get the medal. Okay. So, alam niyo nga, nandun sa resolution ng ICT. Alam niya. So, patuloy natin.
They are just expressing or manifesting the sense of the House that perhaps
they are just expressing or manifesting the feelings of the House. Natural lang yan. He honors it. Sinasabi, mali. Pero he has his own position. That is, we have three branches of government: legislative, judiciary, and executive. Kung mag-manifest ang House ng feelings nila, may magagawa ba siya? May magagawa siya. When the resolution is passed and goes into his desk, that is the time that he exercises his executive function. But as far as the manifestation of the House, as to their feelings about ICC, he can do nothing about it. Simple lang analysis niyan. Simple lang po ang analysis niyan. Okay.
it's time to allow or to cooperate with the ICC investigations.
According to the president, it is a question whether or not to return under the fold of the ICC as the
And there is another question, whether under the fold. As I told you, I was a CP review director and chairman of an accounting department. I was also head in the internal auditor. So anytime my subordinates give a position paper or suggest, I say, I will study. I will not ura-uradang tatanggihan ko yung suggestion. Kasi simple lang analysis niyan. Okay.
Philippines has withdrawn from the ICC's Rome Statute in 2019.
Because if you're talking about the sovereign jurisdiction of the ICC, especially since we have withdrawn from the Rome Statutes a few years back, that brings into question whether or not this is actually possible. There is also a question, should we return under the fold of the ICC? So that's again under study.
Yeah, that's again under study. Hindi niya basta-basta uraradan tatanggihan. Hindi ka mahusay ma-presidente kung bawat suggestion ay tatanggihan mo without reading the proposal or suggestion. Ito ang pinalalaki ng media. Kunwari, under study, but actually has not changed his position. Makikita natin sa subsequent statements niya. Ito ang mabigat na statement niya. I love Astig Pia, binabati sila Trexie, Lintek, Maribel Sabala, have blessed Friday po. Salamat po, Manang Pia. So, dito, ang last statement niya, ang hindi ipinapublish, ang hindi binibigyan ng emphasis ng media, ang ini-emphasize nila ay yung understudy of returning to the without, what about the rule? Still, the chief architect po of the foreign policy is President Marcos. It's a matter of foreign policy. If if in if it takes in cooperation with the ICC, I have no problem. But they should not be the one to to render judgment on President uh, Rodrigo Duterte when we have functioning judicial system. So I'll give you an example. If it means cooperation, why don't the ICC present their investigation to the prosecution? If ever President Rodrigo Duterte will be charged in court in the Philippine court. So there is actually no conflict. But for them to enter into our country to render judgment on President Duterte is already beyond the scope of ICC because we are a sovereign nation. The cooperation, okay, they can cooperate, but they can present their investigation to the prosecutor. So I have no quarrel with that. But trying President Rodrigo Duterte abroad by foreign entities, I will not agree with anyone who can justify him. Sabi niyo, maka-Pilipino tayo. Wala na ba tayong pride? Ang akala natin ay puro ang ambanyaga lang ang pwedeng mabigay ng hustisya sa ating mga kapwa Pilipino. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Nalinaw po ang aking posisyon dyan. Hindi ko hayaan na isang kababayan natin ay magiging prosecuted under international court. Kasi mapapahiya nga tayo. Dito po, nagsalita na po ang ating presidente at tama po siya. Makinig po tayo sa ating presidente. Hindi pa siya nag-change ng posisyon niya. Yan din ang posisyon ko. Matagal ko na sinasabi yan. Ito. Uninterrupted po.
So we'll just keep looking at it and see what our options are.
However, Marcos maintains there were issues with the ICC probe regarding the sovereignty of the Philippines.
But as I have always said, there are still some problems in terms of jurisdiction and sovereignty. Now, if we can solve those problems, then that would be something else.
Marcos previously said that the government will
Kaya puto-putuin.
no longer talk with the ICC since the International Court only
Magandang araw sa iyo, Roger Evans.
comes into the picture if the justice system in a country is not functioning.
Ay, bakit nang po? Mukhang mali tayong kita mo pinutol ng Inquirer ang interview po ni President Marcos. Nako. This is an example of how the media manipulates po yung thoughts of people. Hindi nila pinakita yung mapipilitan ko akong gamitin yung kay KPL. Sandali lang po. Give me 2 minutes. Ayoko sanang gamitin tong kay KPL. Ah. Okay.
Ang araw po, mga ka-PL, nga ang mga umaasa na makapasok ang ICC sa bansa. O eto, video, pahayag po mismo ng Pangulo. Tinuldukan niya na, mga ka-PL. Panuorin po natin. Pero bago
Doon sa Digital Inquirer, they purposely cut short yung statement, huling statement ni PBBM. Why? Maybe to manipulate the thoughts of the people. Pero dito, kay magaling na vlogger,
ko lang po simulan. Magkikisuyo muna sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe, pero masakit ito sa dibdib. Ha? Nitong mga anti-Duterte. O eto na ho yung video, simulan na po natin at in-update ko lang po kayo sa naging pahayag ng Pangulo. Short video lang po tayo ngayon, mga ka-PL. Ito na.
Para ma-push through daw yung probe. What do you think of this, sir?
It's also a question, should be returned under the fold of the ICC. So that's again under study. So we'll just keep looking at it and see
ito yung continuation na pinutol ng inquirer.
Simple lang para sa akin, simple lang naman yung issue yan. Hindi naman siguro tama na ang mga tigalabas.
Okay. Hindi naman siguro tama na ang mga tagalabas ang siyang huhusga. Yun ang sinasabi ko. Si Presidente Marcos na mismo ang nagsasabi.
Mga dayuhan ang magsasabi sa atin kung sino iimbestigahan ng pulis natin, sino ang arestuhin ng pulis natin, sino ang ikukulong ng pulis natin. Hindi naman dapat tama, hindi naman siguro tama yun. Dapat Pilipino lang ang gumagawa.
Dapat, hindi naman dapat, hindi siguro tama yun. Pilipino lang dapat. Yan ang statement ng ating magiting na presidente. Oh. Bakit pinutol ng inquirer ang video? Kasi mabibisto sila. At kaya napilitan kong gamitin ang video ni KPL, ang isang hinahangaan ko, naglalagay ng unedited videos para ating may ebidensya po si KPL. Congratulations ko KPL. Tunay kang nagprepresenta ng tunay na video. Hindi mo ini-edit. Tutulad ng pag-edit ng inquirer. Kita nyo ang pagmamanipula ng mga media outlets. Kung may tamang sinasabi si Presidente, pinuputol nila. Example na po yan. Nang trying to influence the mindset of our co-Filipinos po, which is wrong. Dapat i-present nila yung buong video.
May police naman tayo, may NBI naman tayo, may DOJ tayo. Kaya nila yung trabaho yan. And that's really where the conflict is.
Thank you, sir.
All right? Yes.
O ayun na nga, mga ka-PL. Sa hinaba-haba ng pila, sanga nga ang napunta.
Okay. Yun na nakita ang difference between two media outlets. One is by KPL, one is by The Inquirer. Akala ko, nung nakita ko, that means, hindi ko talaga sinusuri yung video yung pinipresent ko kasi gusto kong at that instant ko magko-comment. Sinong paniniwalaan nyo ngayon? Ang Inquirer o yung video ni KPL na ang sabi ng Presidente, hindi daw tama na ang foreigners ang mag-iimbestiga sa ating mga sa mga krimen na nagaganap dito sa Pilipinas. Need I say more? Thank you, KPL. Nag-usap na tayo niya, pwede kong gamitin ang mga videos mo. Okay. Okay po. Malinaw na po yun. Okay. Yeah. You cannot easily put a good man down. Yeah. Tama ulit ka dyan, Roger Evans. Kaya lang ang hinihingi ko sa inyo, maging malawak ang inyong pag-iisip. Makapilipino ba kayo? Sabi niyo, makapilipino kami. Pero gusto namin ang ibang bansa ang hahatol sa kapwa namin Pilipino. Di ba inconsistent yung logic niyo? Kung makapilipino kayo, pero gustong-gusto niyo kung makapasok ang ICC dito para husgahan ang kapwa natin Pilipino, whether he is a president or not, whether he is common tao, or whether he is a former high-ranking official. Hindi dapat. Ang US nga, hindi po pumapayag sa ICC because they are afraid that if their US servicemen are tried abroad by the ICC, that it will be stuck. The judges will not be fair. They will be stuck sa mga appointing anti-US judges to the detriment of the fairness of the trial, to the detriment of the chances of the US servicemen. Yan ang reason why the US did not join the ICC. It's another example. Ang ICC, kinasuhan si Putin. They charge him, but hindi sila makapasok sa Russia. Bakit hindi? Kasi malakas sa bansa ang Russia. Bakit hindi sila makapasok sa China? Kasi malakas ang China. Kaya kakaya-kayanin lang tayo mga Pilipino. Where is your pride? Nakakaya tayo. Where is your pride? Remember, the ICC can still also investigate the old approaches over where it was 40 or 50 years. Oh, that is correct. Investigate. Okay. Their investigation, they turn it over to the actual prosecutors. Okay. Roger Evans gets the second medal for today because he made some good comments po. Ulitin ko, ang aking position nyo. Ngayon, that is my position. Kung you have other opinions, why don't you, the stream is there. Why don't you go up and try to discuss it with me? Tama. Then, a case in the local court, doon ka nagkaroon ng medal. Then a case in the local court because the crime was committed in our locality, not abroad. Short discussion lang po. Let us, why is Sen Imee correct? Ito po, basahin natin. Imee Marcos for ICC probe Solos. Pinoint nat ko na yung reason why the resolution cannot stand ground because their basis is the UNCLOS daw, the arbitral ruling. Pinoint out ko na ang difference. Si Congressman Abante nag-file na hindi niya alam ang distinction between the arbitral ruling and the ICC trying to get into our country. Ulitin ko po. Yung arbitral ruling is because there are two countries in dispute tungkol sa West Philippine Sea. Dito, mayroon ba tayong kakontrang kwan? Mayroon ba tayong kakontrang ibang bansa? Wala naman eh. The law is harsh. It is the law po. The law is harsh. Dito sa Pilipinas, if the law is harsh, that is the law. The ICC has it. Do we follow their law? The law is harsh. Let it be the law po sa Pilipinas. Let it, even though it's harsh, let justice prevail po. Mama Maribel, hindi po siya nag-change ng heart. She says she's going to study it. That is a difference in opinion po, Mama Maribel. I respect your opinion po. Okay, basahin natin ang Imee stood by the stance of his brother. Nag-uusap yung dalawa. President Marcos that the country courts will not be rendered subordinate to the International Criminal Court. Sabi niya, I mean, a renewed push to cooperate with it. Okay, problem with the cooperation. Just the trial should be here in the Philippines, conducted by a Philippine judge. Marcos, that this has been the answer of the president many times on the question of cooperating with the ICC and that the Philippines is a sovereign nation which with its own system of justice. Tama. Ilang beses na nang sinugot yan. Makulit yung mga press. Siyempre, magiging diplomatic po ang presidente natin. Hindi, doesn't mean that he has a change of heart. Nandito na, si Stevie Barang, bibigyan ko po ng jacket. Sandali lang po. So, ang member kong si Baran Akunin, member po ako ng SCTV. Nabigyan ko na ng jacket. Okay. Basahin natin na let us stand our ground as the president has done many times. Ilang beses nang nag-stand ng ground si President Marcos tungkol yan. Who are the lawmakers pushing the for foreign interference in our justice system? Si Congressman Abante na nag-file ng resolution na hindi niya alam ang distinction between the arbitral ruling and the ICC. Okay. Why are they intent upon subjugation of the independent Philippine justice system to foreign entities? Magandang tanong yan ni Imee. Siya din tanong ko, why? Wala ba kayong pride sa ating bansa? Ano, banana republic tayo? Yun na nga, nakasuhan na nga si PRRD dito sa Pilipinas. Bakit din nila kasuhan dito si PRRD? Pwede palang kasuhan si PRRD dito. Bakit kailangan ipadaan pa sa ICC? Simpleng tanong na dapat yung sagutin. Why they intend upon, nabasa ko na. She stated that this bolster her position. The ICC has no jurisdiction over any Filipino, especially Duterte. Sabi. Sinight po niya na hindi ko na-print yung kay Dilima na sinabi niya na yung si Dilima was freed, meaning there is a functioning judicial system sa Pilipinas. During this time. Perfect example yun. Di ba? Kung nanonood kayo sa akin ng parati, di ba sinabi ko, that is a case whereby it shuts down the argument of the pro-ICC people because there is already a functioning judicial system po. Ilang beses ko nang sinabi yan. Tama na. Inaayunan ni Sen. Imee ang aking position po. Thus our own lawmakers do not believe the law that they passed. All caps for tatay to read more clearly. Thank you, Roger, para sa inyo po. Thank you for reminding them. Siya nga pala, mag-like naman kayo dyan. Okay. Yan lang po ang aking komentaryo. Kung hindi kayo naniniwala sa aking komentaryo, pwede kayong umakyat at magdiskusyon tayo. Since wala na po, maya to all. Yeah, I have no problem with that. You can investigate. Once the investigation is finished, they can turn it over to the prosecutors under the Philippine judicial system. I have no quarrel with that. They can investigate. Whatever is said, investigation, they can present it to the local prosecutors. Investigate. But the trial, I have no quarrel with that. I agree with you. You can investigate and then give the result of investigation to the prosecutors, whoever, when they present a case under the Philippine court justice system. Miss Maribel Sabala has the final say, and it's almost 1 hour po. I have no quarrel with that. They can present their investigation, but the trial shall be under the Philippine judicial system. Yeah, I know. Sabi ko po, you have your own viewpoint, and I have my own viewpoint, and I respect your viewpoint. Kaya nga, this is a healthy discussion po. Okay, bye. I love you all. Discipline po. Kalmate, kalmate.